Hello and welcome to your weekly recap from our Monday meetup. Thank you for everyone who joined us live on Monday. And if not, thank you for joining us on the replay. So, what I'm going to do for the recap and the replay is I'm going to take you through the actual document that I'm sending to you to help you move through this program. So on the Mondays, just as a reminder, one week I take you through some training. And then the week after, our experts that have valuable content and information that will reflect on what I took you through the week before will be answering questions or speaking to the points that we've gone through before. So this might in the beginning feel like you have a lot of stuff to do and you don't. So relax, don't worry. All that has happens as a constant is every Monday you will get a week ahead document just for you to spend 5 minutes and truly plan out your week. On Wednesdays, you receive a mindset document that will go into our private LinkedIn group just for something to give you a bit of a midweek mindset boost. And then on Fridays, you will get your week in review. So, with that document, again, another 5 minutes to document your reflection. So, then what happens when I am hosting the Monday meetup and I am taking you through some training? I will give you this recap document and I will give you the actual workbook and things to work on. And then again, the following week is going to just have our experts come in and you have at least 2 weeks to fill in these pieces. Don't leave it to the last minute, but give yourself some time and some breathing room to really spend time and think about and journal through these conversations. So, unique values. We are going to go through unique value proposition within your business. However, first, we need to look at our personal unique value proposition. So, going through these questions of who am I aspiring to be? What are my pains, problems, needs, and or gaps that are in the way of becoming this individual? And then as we move forward, why do I find becoming this individual unique and compelling? And why do I feel this evolution of myself is different and or better? So I just want to go to that first part of unique and compelling. This is that part of when you boast and brag about yourself. This is not having a big ego. This is not about being conceited. This is about being really proud of who you are. And then the different and or better, this is that part of this evolutionary growth that you are going through as a person. We are constantly evolving, we are constantly learning. So look and answer that question from a viewpoint of this is a point of evolution. So first one, you brag about yourself. Second one, it's that part and that point of evolution focus that you have. So, the last two questions that we have within this worksheet for this next couple of weeks for you to go through is how do I see my life resulting in a more positive outcome overall by growing into this individual? And again, this is giving you that reflection point, your unique value proposition that helps you anchor your personal brand so that you can show up with your brand story, that you can understand and relate more to who you are as a human being and truly step forward and stand forward to the clients that resonate with you and who you are. And then the 5 whys. So during the full presentation that we had on the Monday meetup, I talked about this coming around, and it's been around for a very long time. From Toyota, they actually used it as a problem solving exercise. So many people, many coaching individuals, many corporations, leadership ideas, and thought leaders have used the 5 whys to help you drill down to the root of something. So, as you notice in going through everything and every other piece of training that you might do, there is a common theme. It keeps showing up over and over as a repeatable process. So it's the same type of idea with the 5 whys. So it's just like being a young little 6-year-old and asking why over and over. But write down your response to that first question of why do you do what you do for a living? And then ask why from that. And keep going until you have asked why 5 times. And this is an incredible exercise, again, to help you find that I, find the calm that we'll talk about later on. So, the 90-day reflection, this is where we're going to start going a little bit more on the professional side. So, the first ones are your unique value proposition personally for you. This 90-day reflection, this is the first time we are doing this together. And I want you to now look at this from a professional side. So, incorporating who you are personally, wanting to become and grow into and continually evolve, and now professional to help you define your success. So, looking at this reflection point every 90 days. So, starting this week, of what is it that you want to change and why? What do you need to change in your perspective to accomplish this alternative outcome? And a really good example is how you handle social media, what type of networking groups you are going to. Let that spark some of your imagination and your thought process. The next question out of the five is, what will you need in place to get started? And this is a common misunderstanding. We hear a lot of people saying, just start, just start. The thing with high achievers is you need to actually finish something. That's where we are. So we need to finish something. So, what do you need to help you sort through all these projects, organize everything that you have started? What do you need put in place to help you fix and go through all of those things to start cleaning and organizing? The fourth question: what past experiences can you draw on to help you make this pivot and goal? You have had success. You've seen success. You know what it feels like to be open, to be absolutely engaged, to be within an environment where you can take calculated risks, to having the comfort and the accountability of a peer group like a cohort, like we're here. So, really look at that and what it looked like. What did your environment look like? What did your health look like? Who did you have around you as business partners? So, really look at the experiences that have served you well and how can you lean on them even more so. And that last question: what can you do instead of or enhance on of what you've done before? And this question is just to help you prompt deeper sorry, excuse me, I have hiccups. Deeper understanding and deepen in your lessening in your thoughts within these five reflection questions that you are going to bring forward for yourself. Okay. So that's that part. And then there is a bit of a bonus here. So this is a bonus activity and extra bonus points if you actually post or use this as an opening of a blog or use this type of formula for a descriptor in your media and tag myself, Derek, and Sean. And the reason being is we can help use your example until next Monday if you post in between that time of deepening that understanding and showing that correlation on how our past experiences or telling our stories can be helped with copy and content, and then how we can utilize automation for workflow to getting our message out there more often, the timing and the cadence. So it'll give us something, also some help to reflect to, and it'll have you take some action on something. So just to go over this part, so there is a formula that I've used for a very long time, and it's statement of opinion, giving some supporting information, and then a try this ask. So for those that attended Alma Monday meetup, I talked about the try this ask being the modernized call to action. So if you're listening to this replay, I want you to think about this. It is this new part, and especially in an advice based business, give them something to try or ask them to do something, because this truly is your utilization, giving them a sample of what you can do for them in the future. I'm going to wrap this recap up with me reading through this statement just so you can hear the flow. Of course, this is an example as myself as a business development coach, but just listen to the flow and how it works to help you show up in your expertise and also deepen your personal brand and your brand story. So, as a business owner, you do not buy a coaching program, you invest in strategies to deploy tactics. You understand that your money is your utility behind your accomplishments. The challenge you face is alignment of resources in order to maximize every investment. Most importantly, your time. You know this and you are stuck, so try this. Write down 5 divisions you think your corporation needs as fundamental areas to fulfill so that you can do what you love. What does that look like? So that helps you, again, leave someone with your statement of opinion to help you know who you are, support it with some information. So feelings, facts, and now a try this ask, giving them a sample of what it's like to work with you. And this all comes together with those exercises that you were doing before, with your unique value proposition from a personal standpoint. It helps you uncover who you are and stand truly and authentically in your own voice, and helping you have